ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome all of you for today's session. So today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 6. From Sloka, we have to see the reply from Lord. Before that, one more question is there from Arjuna. So that we have to discuss. Then we'll move to the answers. Arjuna was asking a question. What is that question? योऽयं योगस्त्वया प्रोक्तः साम्येन मधुसूदन तस्याहं न पश्यामि चञ्चलत्वा स्थितिं स्थिराम्. I think all of you, you are all in the track. Just I'm going to give a little bit so background scene. That means till how much we discussed, little bit I will give, then I will tell further. So Ashtanga Yoga is going on. Yes. In this Ashtanga Yoga, when one does the Ashtanga Yoga, once he get at least a good amount of purification of the heart, then what he has to do? He has to begin Ashtanga Yoga. Along with Nishkama Karma Yoga. Both will go hand in hand. So he is doing Nishkama Karma Yoga and also he is going to do Ashtanga Yoga. Finally, in the Samadhi, this is Samadhi. So in the Samadhi state, what he is going to see? He is going to see Paramatma in everywhere. and everything is in Paramatma. In every living entity, there is Paramatma, and in Paramatma, everything is there. In such a realization, he is going to get. And his seeing also is what? It is the aparoksha, that means direct seeing. Like how we are seeing directly this pen, the same way, he see Paramatma in every way. Or otherwise, he'll be seeing everything as Brahman. So this is the state of the Jivan. Actually, either he can see Brahman everywhere, or otherwise he can see Paramatma everywhere. So in the early stages, to come to this stage, so for coming to this stage, he has to, in early stages, he has to practice certain kind of consciousness. What is that consciousness? Samyam. Samyam means what it means. Samyam means he has to get habituated to see everyone's pain as his own pain, and his pleasure is like everyone's pleasure. That means his pain, others' pain like his pain, and others' pleasure is like his pleasure. This kind of, not only in one case, in everyone's case, he may be enemy, he may be friend, he may be Ghataka, that means who is going to kill him, or hurt him, or cheat him. Towards everyone, he has to develop this equipoised state. Everyone's pain has his own pain. So, like everyone's pleasure has like his own pleasure. If someone is happy, then he'll be happy. Like if someone's pain is like his pain. This consciousness has to be cultivated to reach this samadhi. So, like in the case of bhakti yoga, also same. In our bhakti yoga, we also going to see this is when you are in the kanishta, that means not entered into pure devotional service. So, in the kanishta stage, what you have to cultivate, you are able to see Lord in only in pratima, in the deity. You are able to see Lord in the deity only, and you don't see. That means Lord in other places. Actually, Lord is existing everywhere. So, because the one who reached the highest stage of the bhakti, in this highest stage, what is his consciousness? He is seeing his Ishtadaivam, that means whom he likes, he is seeing everywhere. So, to get this consciousness, in early stages, he has to maintain, Kanishta also has to make a practice what seeing Paramatma in every living entity. Instead of seeing only in the deity, he has to see Paramatma in every living entity. And that's why he should respect every living entity. Yes, this is the, yeah, consciousness we can see in the case of devotees, also in the case of, yeah, yogis, Ashtanga yogis. But now, what is the question from Arjuna? Arjuna has a question now. How it is possible, Samyatvam, how it is possible towards everyone? Maybe this can be practiced for 3 4 days. One can practice for 3 4 days, not for all the time. Something is hurting you, immediately you kill it. Yes, we cannot see someone's pleasure as his own pleasure. It's not an easy thing. So how? Why the reason? Only for 3 4 days. Chinchalam manah Krishna. Chinchalatvat sthitim stiram etasyaham na pashyami. Chinchalatvat manah. Mind is very chinchala. Mind is very chinchala. That's why this kind of consciousness cannot be maintained. Mind will be bringing up attraction, aversion, so and so, all the things. Chinchalatvat. तथा ही आत्म सुख दुख सममेव सर्व जगत वर्ति जनानाम सुख दुख. On the whoever is existing in this whole world, everyone's pain has his own pain and everyone's pleasure has his own pleasure. Atma sukhavat. Atma sukha dukkha samameva. You should see in equally, you should see the equalness between his own pain and others' pain. That should be equal. You should see equally, you should see equally his own pain and also others' pain. You should see equally his own pleasure and others' pleasure. This is Samyam actually. Okay, that can be possible with his brother and also his friends. He can see Pandavas, other Pandavas' pain as his own pain. And like equally, how he react for his own pain, he can react for the Pandavas' pain also, same way. And how he react for his own pleasure, so he will be reacting same for the others' pleasure also. That can be done in the case of Krishna. Arjuna is saying, yes, that can be done with my relatives and whoever is not hurting me. So I can be like that with them. Ye ripavaha ghataka dveshtaraha nindakascha. Who blaspheme me, who are enemies, who are killer of mine, who wants to kill me, who are having the hatredness towards me. How it is possible towards them? Their happiness is my happiness. Their pain is my pain. How it is possible? नहि मया स्वस्य युधिष्ठिरस्य दुर्योधनस्य च सुखदुःखे सर्वदा तुल्ये द्रष्टुं शक्यते. Oh my dear Arjuna Krishna, I cannot see Yudhishthir's pain and Duryodhana's pain as equally. I cannot see Duryodhana's and Yudhishthir's pleasure as equal. It's not possible. Sarvadha. यदि च स्वस्य स्वरिपूणां च जीवात्मा परमात्मा प्राणेन्द्रिय दैहिक भूतानि साम्यान्येवेति विवेकेन पश्येत् तदा तत्खलु. If you say me to
Hare
sit for
Krishna,
2 days,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji cannot see the screen from beginning.
I am not showing because it's
Okay,
yesterday's one.
okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Sorry.
Yeah. So yesterday I discussed already this revising. So जीवात्मा परमात्मा प्राणेन्द्रिय दैहिक भूतानि सामान्येवेति विवेकेन पश्येत्. Means So all the living entities are comprised of what? Jivatma, Paramatma, Indriyas, and body. And all are equal. Tada tat kalu dvitri dinanyeva syat. That can be possible only for 2 or 3 days. This kind of consciousness can be maintained only for 2 3 days. So vivekena ati prabalasya. Why this kind of consciousness? That means this kind of viveka, this kind of consciousness cannot be maintained because a mind is so powerful and also slow, flickering, so unstable actually, chanchala, very unstable mind is. We are kept in such a box. We are kept in such a subtle body, which always goes so quickly here and there. It brings up so many thousands of things in front of soul. And soul is entering into those vrittis from the past memories, from this and from that. It's very difficult. So to control mind, to control that flow. Mind, what it does, it brings up the different vrittis. I like this, I don't want this. I like, and he hurted me, and he killed, and he tried to kill me, and he favored me. Like that, so many. If you see people, then keep on coming, coming, coming. And I want this, and someone is behind this, and I should hurt him, and I don't want, and that's why I want, and I don't want this, so I don't like that person. He's the cause for this, like this. So many, millions of, if you see inside, there are millions of things are there. And these are all what actually vrittis of the antakarana. Manasaha nigrahana ashakyatvat pratyuta vishayasakti. And also, first of all, you cannot control this mind which is bringing up so many things because it is very unstable. That's why it's bringing up so many things. And also, it is very powerful. On top of that, so pratyuta vishayasaktina, it what it is doing since avidya is covering the jiva, atman. So asakti also is there towards that. On top of that, this conditioned jivatma is having the attachment for that. It means that is also caused, that attachment is also is caused by what? Is caused by this mind. This mind is very much interested in bringing up so many things. Mind is very much attracted to what? Material things. But poor Jivatma think that he is having the attraction for all these things. So on top of this, even if you try to maintain you are not this body and you are I'm the soul, and I should see everything because in this every whole world, whole universe is comprised of 23 elements. Mahat Ahankaran, Panchatanmatras, Pancha, Mahabhutas, Jnanindriyas, Karmendriyas, intelligence, mind, Indriya Adhisthana Devatas, all this. Everywhere, everything, all this there. So every living it is composition of all these elements along with Jivatma and Paramatma. So that means everything is equal. So with that kind of consciousness, one has to cultivate. That's reality. So, but this kind of viveka cannot be maintained. That mind swallows that viveka. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. चञ्चलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमाथि बलवदृढम् तस्याहं निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम्. So you might be getting the questions in Ashtanga Yoga process. The practitioner has to cultivate this kind of consciousness. What about the devotees? In the devotees case, how he has to see all the living entities? That is being explained by the Kapil Dev, Kapil Bhagwan. Kapil Bhagwan explained about all these things in chapter number 29, third canto. He also explained how devotee has to see. Devotee also has to see same Vaishnava and also dog and feed them both together. So this is being explained in the past in different courses. So it's also a big discussion. That's it. In the case of devotees, they have discrimination actually among the entities and how they react. That's being explained there. But this is the case for the Ashtanga yogis. You should understand doing Ashtanga yoga is not a easy thing. चंचलम ही मनः कृष्ण प्रमाथि बलवदृढ़ तस्य अहम निग्रहम मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम. Now, this powerful and unstable mind is very dangerous and it swallows the consciousness what actually one should maintain. And controlling this mind is like controlling a tasya aham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. How it is difficult to control why a wind. He's saying once again chanchalam. He also said one more time here chanchalatvam. And he's saying again chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramadhi. And it is very dangerous. Pramadhi means which can make accidents. And balavat, it is very powerful. Dridam and also is strong. Tasya aham nigraham manye. Aham tasya nigraham manye vayoriva sudishkaram. It's a very, very, very difficult. Not simply dishkaram, sudushkaram. You say. So etavad eva aha. The same thing he's saying once again. चञ्चलम् इति ननु आत्मानं रथिनं विद्धि शरीरं रथमेव च इत्यादि श्रुतेः प्राहुः रथम् इन्द्रियाणि हयानभीषून् मन इन्द्रियेषु वर्त्मानि मात्रादीष्णां च सूतम् इति स्मृतेश्च बुद्धेः मनोनियन्त्रित्वा दर्शनात् विवेकवत्या बुद्ध्या मनः वशीकर्तुं शक्यम् एव इति चेत् आहा प्रमादे बुद्धिमपि प्रकर्षेण मग्नाति इति. One may say, you all know, what is that? Senses are like horses, yes, and the driver is his intelligence, buddhi, and the ropes which controls the horses are, are the mind. So you can control using powerful, that means powerful driver of a chariot can easily control the horses through the ropes. So same way with powerful intelligence, that means powerful driver means powerful intelligence. One can easily control the senses through the mind. Mind can be controlled, and so that senses also can be controlled. Ropes are in the hands of the driver. Similarly, mind is also in the hands of the buddhi, intelligence. What is the difficulty in this? Like that one may say. But here what is Arjuna is saying? This mind is pramati. Pramati means buddhim api prakarshena matnati. So this mind is so powerful. It can matnati. Matnati means what? Matnati means like a curd. You use what is that? I don't know that. Matni. Using that you can make it not to get butter. Like that, this powerful mind, what it will do? It will do matna of buddhi, churning. It churns the mind, can churn the intelligence. Like demigods and asuras, demons both, they did the churning of milk ocean. Matna means churning. This mind can do churning of intelligence also. If we do churning, what will happen? Completely, whatever is being churned is in the control of churner. Mind is a churner. So बुद्धि को भी घुमा देती ये माइंड. Why? What is the reason? tat kutah ichet chet, because balavat is very powerful. Mind is very powerful. Balavat. So prashamakam aushadam api balavan rogo yatha na ganayati तथैव स्वभावादेव बलिष्ठं मनः विवेकवतीमपि बुद्धि. Like if someone is have very deep and strong disease, and even if you give medicine, that medicine is not going to work. Yes, medicine, it is meant for controlling the disease, but now disease is very powerful, then medicine will not work. In the same way, mind is so powerful by nature. By nature, mind is so powerful. Swabhavadeva balishtam mana. Mind is very powerful. So that's why the controller of the mind, buddhi, is not able to control that. Like how the medicine is not able to control the powerful disease. Kincha, dridam ati sukshma buddhi suchapi loham iva sahasa betum ashakyam. One more example is given. Vishwanath. Like you have a strong dridam ati sukshma buddhi sucha api. loham iva sahasa vettuma shakyam. Like you have a very powerful, very strong, but very, it is strong. Drudam ati sukshma, but it is very, it is very thin. So using that thin needle, you cannot make a hole to a strong iron, but it is very thin. And using that thin needle, you cannot make hole to a iron. Same way, using this this sukshma buddhi, very sukshma buddhi, it means very subtle. This buddhi, it cannot control powerful mind. वायोः इत्याकाशे दोधूयमानस्य वायोः निग्रहं कुम्भकादिना निरोधम इव योगेन अष्टांगेन मनसा अपि निरोधम दुष्करम. Like the air in the sky, which is moving here and there. Sky in the sky, air moves like anything. Sometimes here, sometimes here. All the time, keep on changing the directions. So, controlling that air is so difficult. So, same way, the using the Ashtanga Yoga controlling mind is also very difficult. Then Lord is giving the answer for this. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Asamshayam Mahabaho Mano Durnigraham Chanchalam. Asamshayam Mahabaho Mano Durnigraham Chalam. Mano Durnigraham Chalam. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. Uktam artham angikritya samadadhati. Whatever opinion is expressed by Arjuna is also accepted by Krishna. That's why he's saying asamshayam. That means there is no doubt in things whatever you said. Yes, Krishna is accepting everything. Mind is so powerful, mind is so unstable, mind is very much attached to the sense objects. And it can also churn the intelligence. It's so powerful. It's not so easy to control that mind. It's difficult to control the A in the sky the same way. त्वया उक्तं सत्यमेव किन्तु बलवानपि रोगः तत्प्रशमकौषधसेवया सद्वैद्यप्रयुक्तप्रकारया मुहुरभ्यस्तया यथा चिरकालेन शाम्यत्येव तथा दुर्निग्रहमपि मनोभ्यासेन सद्गुणादि सद्गुरुपादिष्ट प्रकारेण परमेश्वर ध्यानयोगस्य मुहुर अनुशीलनेन वैराग्येण विषयेष्वसंगेन च गृह्यते स्वहस्तवशीकर्तुं शक्यते इत्यर्थः. Like a strong disease, yes, if you take one time medicine, it cannot be cured. But under the direction of a right doctor, Sadvaidya. That means you should approach a proper doctor under his direction for a long time, again and again. If you take the medicine, gradually, chirakalena, after a long time, that means if you take for a long time, under the direction of a proper doctor, that medicine will work and it can finish that disease. In the same way, yes, controlling mind is very difficult. But under the a proper guru, if one, so whatever the process explained by that guru under his direction, Parameshwara Dhyana Yogasya. So if and this yoga, Dhyana Yoga has to be practiced again and again, under the direction of proper guru. And also one should develop the Vairagya, Visheshu Anasangena, without having the attachment for the Visheshu. In Vishas, then gradually, after a long time, he can control the mind. Swahasta Vashikartum Shikyate. That means mind is keep on going behind the sense objects, then bring that mind and put on Parameshwara, meditating on the Parameshwara. So like this, he has to do again and again and again. And also one should develop the detachment. And this all these things should happen under the proper guru, Sadguru. Then he is able to control his mind. Tatacha Patanjala Sutram. Patanjali Sutra is also there. Because Patanjali explains the Ashtanga Yoga. That is his philosophy. Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tannirodha. Using Abhyasa. What is Abhyasa here? Trying to bring that mind back from the Vishayas and putting on Paramatma. Meditating on the Paramatma. This is the one thing. And what is the Vairagya? Vairagya is so detachment from the material objects. Using the Abhyasa and Vairagya, so Patanjali is saying, Tan Nirodha, mind can be controlled. Mahabaho iti sangrame toya yat mahaviraha api vijiyante sacha pinakapanirapi vashīkrutaha tenapi kim yadi mahavira siromanir mano nama radhaniko pataha mahayogas योगस योगास्त्र प्रयोगेण चेतुं शक्यते तदैव महाबाहुता इति भावः. Here Krishna is addressing, oh Mahabahu. So Mahabahu is saying to Arjuna, he is addressing Arjuna with Mahabahu. So what he is indicating here, like in a battle, so Arjuna can win even a powerful opposition people also. He can get the victory on them. Even he defeated Pinakapani, means Lord Shiva. So he defeated Lord Shiva also. And such a powerful Arjuna. Oh, powerful Arjuna. Mahavira Siromani. So you are Mahavira. And you have to conquer this mind which is in your opposition. So using the astra, you should to win this this mind, you should use what kind of arrow? So practice and vairagya, abhyasa and vairagya, both. Using these astras, you should win that mind. He Kaunteya, iti tatra tvam ma bhaishihi. And he is also addressing Arjuna with the name Kaunteya. Because you are Kaunteya. You don't worry about that. You are my aunt's son, my father's sister. Your mother is my father's sister, my auntie's son. So that's why I am there with you. So that means I will help you in this. Don't worry. That is intention. Next. Ashamshayat ashamshayatat असंयतात्मना योगो दुष्प्राप इति मे मतिः वयस्यात्मना तु यतता शक्यो वाप्तुम् उपायतः. And there is one suggestion for you here. अत्र अयं परामर्शेत्य परामर्श, some suggestion. असंयतात्मनाभ्यास वैराग्याभ्यां न संयता मनः यस्य तेन. That means whose mind is not controlled by abhyasa and vairagya, by that mind, manaha, so yasya, tena, tabhyam tu. So if someone is not able to control his mind by the abhyasa and vairagya, tabhyam tu vashyatmana vashibhuta manasapi pumsa yatata chiram yatnavateva yogo mano nirodha lakshana samadhi rupayatah साधनभूयस्त्वात् प्राप्तुं शक्यः. So ताभ्यां तु वश्यात्मन. Asamyatmana means someone who is not able to control his mind using the abhyasa and vairagya. So by him, it's impossible to get the samadhi. He cannot, he cannot enter into the samadhi. He cannot see everywhere Paramatma and everything in Paramatma. Okay. Just 1 second. I am coming within 2 minutes. So asamyatatmana yoga dushprapah means the one who is not able to control his mind using the abhyas and vairagya. In his case, so getting the samadhi is impossible. He cannot enter into the even dharana and dhyana also. So then what he has to do? Then he has to meditate on Virat Rupa actually. He should meditate on Virat Rupa. That is being explained in the second chapter. How to do first and second chapters of second canto, whose mind is not controlled. So then what happened that I already explained. If we meditate on Virat, he'll be seeing wherever the mind goes, he sees those are all as the part of the limbs of Virat. So that's why in that way purification of mind can happen. Tabhyam tu vashyatman, even if someone controls his mind through abhyasa and vairagya, even by that person also, vashyatmana, in the second line what is said, vashyatmana tu yatata shakyaha avaptum upayataha yatata chiram yatnavataiva yogaha मनोनिरोध लक्षण समाधि रूपायतः साधन भूयस्त्वात् प्राप्तुम शक्यः. So if even one controls that mind using the abhyasa and vairagya, but he has to do a long time to enter into the samadhi. Chiram yatnavataiva yogaha. Who are controlling mind and who does for the long time meditation, then only he will enter into the upadhi, the samadhi. It's not a easy thing. So this is the thing he explained, Krishna. Then Arjuna is asking, Ayati Shraddhayopeto Yoga Chalita Manasaha Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati. So what he said? Krishna said that controlling mind itself is not an easy thing. Even if you control it, it's not easy to get the samadhi. So to get the samadhi, he has to do for a long practice. So long sadhana. So practice means long sadhana he has to do. A long time he has to do sadhana. Long time he has to do sadhana. So then while doing this long time, someone ayatihi श्रद्धयोपेतः योगा चलित मानसः अप्राप्य योग samsiddhim काम गति. Someone fall from this yoga process because it takes long time to reach the samadhi. In between, somehow he fell from that process. Yoga chalita manasa. So he was having the shraddha, but somehow because of this mind, he yoga brashtaha. He came out from that yoga. And he is not able to get the siddhi, final result. And he left his body. Then what will happen? Where he will go? So that is being asked here. Nanu abhyasa vairagyabhyam praitnavataiva pumsa योगः लभ्यते इति त्वयोच्यते यस्य एतत् त्रितयम् अपि न दृश्यते तस्य का गतिर् इति पृच्छति. Abhyasa, Vairagya should be there, and also one should do the long time sadhana. So, three things are needed: Abhyasa, Vairagya, and Praitna. And this kind of person will attain the final result, Samadhi. Yasya etat tritayamapi tritayam api na drishyate tasya ka gatiriti pruchyati ayatihi alpayatnaha anavarna anavarnaya vagur iti vat alpartenai atacha shraddayopetaha. That means first of all, ayatihi means someone is not able to have these three, but only for little time he practiced. Little time he endeavored, not practice, he endeavored for these three. Getting the Abhyasa, Vairagya, and also Prayatna he did for the very little. Alpayatna. Ayatihi means Alpayatna. Who did only little practice. Atacha Shrad and next category. Atacha Shraddayopetaha Yoga Shastrastikyena Tatra Shraddayopetaha Yogabhyasa Pravruttayeva. Natu Lokavanchakatvena Mityachara. But another category, second category is someone has the strong faith on the Yoga Shastra, not the Bhakti Shastras, and he has full faith on the Yoga Shastras, and with that faith, he practiced the Yoga Abhyas. He did the Yoga Abhyas. It means he tried to get the Abhyasa, Vairagya, and Praitna, but not the cheater, but he has proper faith on the Yoga Shastras. किंतु बट अभ्यास वैराग्यो अभावेन योगात् चलितम विषय प्रवीणीभूतम मानसम यस्य सः. But what happened? This person, but he is not perfect in abhyasa and vairagya. So that's why he has full shraddha in the yoga. He has full shraddha on the yoga shastras. That means he has full faith on yoga. But he is not having the sufficient abhyasa and vairagya. And that's why he fell from that yoga process. He is not able to become perfect. He is not able to become perfectly controlling mind, abhyasa and vairagya and prayatna. Then what will happen? Atayeva yogasya samsiddhim samyak siddhim aprapya iti yatkinchit siddhim tu prapta eva iti yogarurukshaha bhumikatah agrimam yogaroha भूमिकायाः प्रथमां कक्षां गत इति भावः. So अतएव योगस्य संसिद्धिं सम्यक् सिद्धिं अप्राप्य. That means he is not able to get the proper result, final result, but to some extent he did. यत्किंचित् सिद्धिं तु प्राप्त एव. Some level, some stage he got. What is that stage then? योगारुरुक्षा भूमिकातः अग्रिमां योगारोह भूमिकायाः प्रथमां कक्षां. From the yogaruruksha, from aruruksha stage to he entered into the yoga aroha. That means he got certain kind of mind control and abhyasa, and that's why he is in the yoga aroha. That means in the dhyana. In the dhyana, early stage of the dhyana he got. Prathamam kaksham gata means the first stage of dhyana. He didn't become dhyana nishta. He didn't get dhyana nishta. So early stage of the dhyana he got. So then what will happen to him? Kaschit nobhaya vibrashtas chinna chinnabhramiva nashyati apratishto mahabaho vimudo brahmanah pathi. कश्चिदिति प्रश्ने उभय विभ्रष्टः कर्ममार्गाच्युतः योगमार्गं च सम्यक् प्राप्तः इत्यर्थः कर्म कर्ममार्गात् मार्ग अच्युतः योगमार्गं च सम्यक् प्राप्तः इत्यर्थः सो चिन्नाभ्रमीव इति यथा चिन्नम् अभ्रं मेघः पूर्वस्मात् अभ्रात् विश्लिष्टम् अभ्रान्तरं च अप्राप्तं सत् मध्ये विलीयते तेन अस्य इहलोके योगमार्गे अप्रवेशनात् विषयभोग त्यागेच्च सम्यक् वैराग्य अभावात् विषयभोगेच्च च इति कष्टम् परलोके च स्वर्गसाधनस्य कर्मणो अभावात् मोक्षसाधनस्य योगस्य अपरिपाकात् न स्वर्गमोक्ष मोक्षौ इत्युभयलोके एव अस्य विनाशः इति द्योतितम् अतः ब्रह्मप्राप्त्युपाये पतिमार्गे विमूढ अयम् अप्रतिष्ठः प्रतिष्ठाम् आस्पादम् अप्राप्तः सन् कश्चित् किं नश्य. This another question is a very interesting question. Margachyutah. Ubhaya Vibrashta. That means he fell from both. He fell from yoga and also he fell from the karma. Karma marga and yoga marga. What this is yoga marga and karma marga means, like example is given. There is in the sky clouds are there. Okay. So sometimes what happens? Some part of the cloud comes out from that big cloud. Some part will come out from that. Chinnam Abram. Abram means Megha. Chinnabram is said in the sloka. Chinnabram is so from that cloud, some part is come out. And this is not able to reach the another cloud which is there in the another side. Like now, clouds, big clouds are there too. And some part came out from this cloud and it is traveling, and it should reach. If it reach, then it will be safely merged into that. But sometimes what happens? This cloud is not able to go back or not able to reach the another cloud, and after some time it will disappear. In the same way, madhya viliyate. In the same way, someone ihaloke yoga marge apraveshad vishaya bhoga tyagecha. That means samyak vairagya abhava. That means someone is practicing nishkam karma yoga. That means he is not having any interest for the fruits of the results. He is doing karma, but he is not desiring any fruits. That means karma, he is not having any interest for the results of the karma. And but it doesn't mean that the he has full vairagya. So that he is able to enter into the dhyana. He is able to enter. That means he is not able to enter into the dhyana also because he doesn't have complete detachment. And he detached the fruits of this karma also. He got detachment from the fruits of his karma. And but he didn't have sufficient detachment so that he can enter into the yoga. So that's why he is not able to enter into the yoga. So that means what will happen? Since he got detachment from the results of his karma, he cannot enter into the swarga. He is doing yajnas, he is doing karma, but is not result is not desiring. Then what will happen? If you don't desire and if you do yajna, then you cannot go to the swarga. You will not get the yajayata swarga kama. When you desire swarga, then only you can go. but he's not desiring. So that's why he cannot go to the Swarga. And also, he didn't have complete sufficient Vairagya so that he can become, get the final moksha by doing the Dhyana Yoga. That also he didn't do. Na घर का ना घाट का, घर में भी नहीं घाट में भी नहीं. So then what will happen to this? So he doesn't have proper karma to go to Swarga. And also he doesn't have so perfected himself to get this moksha. Yogasya aparipakva. His yoga didn't become completely fruitful. He's doing practice of vairagya. He's practicing to meditate on Paramatma, and also he's trying to so practice vairagya also, but not become sufficiently expert in that. That means he is Swarga, he is not eligible for Swarga, he is not eligible for the moksha. So Arjuna is thinking, Arjuna is asking, he will be now finished like how the piece of the cloud is disappeared, which came out from the big cloud, which it did not reach to the, before reaching the another big cloud, it will be finished. Same way, is out. विनाश अतः ब्रह्म प्राप्त्युपाये पति मार्गे विमूढ़ो अयम अप्रतिष्ठः प्रतिष्ठाम आस्पादम अप्राप्तः. He is not able to get a proper stage in getting the Brahman. What will happen to him? So, etanme samshayam Krishna chettum arhasya seshataha tadanyah samshayasya chetta na upapadyate. So, Krishna, you are the expert. You tell me, what will be the answer for this? You clear my doubt. So, other than you, no one can clarify this my doubt. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Lord is saying, पार्थनैवेह नामुत्रा विनाशस्तस्य विद्यते न हि कल्याणाकृत् कश्चित् दुर्गतिं तात गच्छति. What will happen? Ihaloke amutra means paraloke pi kalyanam, kalyana prapakam yoga karoti. My dear Arjuna, no loss. He is going to he is going to do the yoga further. There is no vinasha for him in this world and also in the upper worlds. There is no vinasha. And he is not going to get any bad result. No durgati for him. So, kalyana krita is going to get the auspicious results from. Prapya punya krutam lokan ushitva shashvati sama suchinam srimatam gehe yoga brashto vijayate. So that means Krishna is saying he is not going to get any bad situation, bad position. So then what position he is going to get? Punyakritam ashwamedadi yajinam lokan iti yogasya phalam mokshaha bhogascha bhavati. Prapya punyakritam lokan. Since whatever the yoga he did, based upon that, he is going to get the punya lokas. That means higher planets. Yogasya phalam mokshaha bhogascha bhavati. That means even he is not desiring after doing the Nishkama Karma. He is doing Nishkama Karma Yoga means not result. He is not expecting the result. Even he didn't expect any result from his karmas, and he tried to endeavor for the, so he endeavored to do yoga, but not become successful. So whatever yoga he did, based upon that, he is going to get the higher planets, enjoyment from in higher planets, in Sargaloka, Tapoloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, and Tapolokas. He is going to get some higher planets and enjoy the prapya punyakritam lokan ushitva. He is getting the bhoga. Higher planets means getting the bhoga. That means yoga gives the moksha and also bhoga also. That you should understand. Tatra apakva yoginah bhogechayam satyam yoga brahmshe sati bhogahayam. That means since he is not able to have the complete detachment, that means he has some attachment for the sense enjoyment. Because of that enjoyment, from that yoga, he is going to get the enjoyment, enjoyment in higher planets. And but he has the desire to continue his yoga also. He is desiring for the mokshas. Then what will happen? So Suchina Srimatam Gehi is going to take birth in a clean family or otherwise rich family. Clean family means Sadachara, who has good achara. In that family he take birth. Srimata means Dhanika, that means who is rich. Or in a Vaishya family or in a Kshatriya family, where it is rich, he takes birth to continue yoga. Sometimes here is one important point, one more point is said. If someone doesn't have desire for the material enjoyment and he became successful in the yoga and still also sometimes because of will of the Lord, they will be given with the enjoyment. By the will of the Lord also sometimes yoga will give enjoyment. Next, अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमता एतद्धि दुर्लभतरं लोके जन्म यदीदृशम् अल्पकालाभ्यास्त योगभ्रंशे गतिं गतिः इयम् उक्त्वा चिरकालाभ्यस्त योगभ्रंशे तु पक्षान्तरमाः अथवा इति योगिनां निमिप्रभृतीनां चर्चा अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमता एतद्धि दुर्लभतरं लोके जन्म यादृशम् अथवा योगिनाम् एव कुले भवति. So that means here we have two questions now. One who practice for the very little amount of time, and another is practice for the long amount of time. Who practice for the little amount of time, they will be getting the birth, they will be getting the enjoyment, and after that, they will be getting the birth in a Sadachara family, or otherwise rich people's family. If someone did the very long time, for a long time he did the yoga, and by after that he fell down. In their case, what will happen? Yoginam kule bhavati. So he is going to take birth in the yogi's family directly, who did the practice for a long time. Yoginam kule bhavati. Tatratam buddhi samyogam labate तत्र तं बुद्धि संयोगं लभते पौर्वदेहिकं यदते च ततो भूयः संसिद्धो कुरु नन्दन तत्र द्विविधेऽपि जन्मनि बुद्ध्या परमात्मनिष्ठया सह संयोगं पौर्वदेहिकं पूर्वजन्म bhavam. So in the both cases, that means if one does for a long time and fell down, or otherwise for little time and he fell down, in both cases, he will be getting the connection with the previous yoga. That means from where he stopped, from there he will continue. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 slokas are there. Okay, tomorrow we'll see. Okay. Any questions? Yes, Ravindra Sachipati.
Yeah, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, two questions. One is that you have you have stated the words long time. Here again, it is ambiguous in the sense that long time has not been defined. So there must be some ruler to define this.
Hmm.
And the second question is that you said that you will take birth in a clean family. You talked about Suchinam Sadacharanam, Shrimatam. So you will take birth in a clean family. You said rich family, Kshatriya or Vaishya family. And so why he should take birth in a rich family? That's the
Because
question.
he has desire for the enjoyment.
But then that is not good, no? That will again get him into the samsara, na? Cycle of
The one who practiced for little amount of time, detachment and
yeah.
practiced yoga, so that means he has not having the complete detachment, no? So he will be taking birth in a rich family.
But that will again bind him, na? Rich family, it is a degeneration of the whole thing, na?
No,
Of the ladder.
it will be no. It will be he will be continuing from wherever he stopped yoga. That will be connected actually.
He will continue from there, but then that will pull him apart, na? The richness.
That will not pull. That will satisfy his desire. His desiring enjoyment.
You mean that to say that it will satisfy his desires in the sense that his time and energy of his body will not be spent into the earning of the money, and therefore it is already available to him in a ready form, and
It's
therefore
not.
that
Oh,
time energy can be diverted towards the yoga, like that.
oh. That's the main point is he is desiring. He doesn't have complete detachment. So that's why he has to get the enjoyment. And but he is also interested in the yoga. That's why he get the good opportunity. That means through the connection, he will get in the automatically the previous yoga is having the force on him. It also driving him.
So the pradhan here is not the richness; it is the yoga.
Hmm.
That is the pradhan here, the main thing, and richness is secondary, something like that.
Yeah, of course. So he will continue his yoga, but he is desiring enjoyment. So if his yoga is even further increases, from there if you make more strongly, then he will cross that. Vairagya he will get and he will cross that enjoyment.
Yeah. And what about that definition and the nomenclature of the word long time?
Chirakala.
Yeah, long time. Chirakal.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
And such a people who did for the long time practice and he fell. So those people will get the directly birth in the yogi's family.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. Any questions further?
धन्यवाद प्रणाम प्रभु जी
Pranam.
हरि बोल। I was just wondering whether this whole sequence of question answer, does it apply to us also who are doing bhakti yoga? Because Bhagavan Krishna has said, Neha Bikram Nasosti Pratyavana Vidyate. So, or there is some more benefit than that in bhakti yoga.
Jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, no yoga is getting loss. No loss. All these yogas are also being continued. Even in the bhakti yoga also same.
Okay.
But bhakti yoga gives even further very powerful results.
Okay.
So, neha abhikramo nashosti pratyavayana vidyati. Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. Swalpamapyasya dharmasya. Even little is also very powerful. So in the case of devotees, so they are not going to fall. Their bhakti will be continued. From wherever they stop, from there it will be continued. Like in the case of Bharat Muni, Bharat Maharaj, so he continued even in the animal body. That bhakti is continued. Since he is remembering deer at the end of his life while leaving the body, he took the deer body. But bhakti is not stopped. Even in the deer bodies, keep on thinking about Lord. But the deer cannot do the yoga. But in the case of yoga, if someone is fallen from that yoga stage and if we think about deer, if he become deer in this deer body, he cannot do yoga. He will take even further another body actually, which is human body, which is fitting body, then he will continue.
Right.
What is the special advantage here? Bhakti and the yoga or the jnana. If someone fell from the jnana yoga and if you get the attachment for some species, and if you took that body, he cannot continue that. But after later, he will continue. That is not going to be destroyed. But in the case of bhakti, even in any body, you can continue. Okay.
That's good.
That is the special beauty of the bhakti. Nayatra yatsya sarvatra sarvada. What is said actually? Brahmaji's to Brahmaji's Chatusloki. Anvaya Vyatireka yat syat sarvatra sarvada. That means this bhakti yoga sarvatra sarvada is possible everywhere and all the places, all the times. That is the beauty of the bhakti. Even a dog can do bhakti, but dog cannot do the Ashtanga yoga. Dog cannot do Jnana yoga. Okay.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. We see sometimes small children, they are born of parents. Recently, I was in DeLand, Florida. We did Bhakti Sastri, and one Mataji came there with a child less than 1 year, and Maharaj gave him honorary degree of Bhakti Sastri. He attended the whole Bhakti Sastri, and at the end, Maharaj gave him Bhakti Sastri, like honorary Bhakti. He's less than 1 year. So I was thinking he's 6.42 Bhagavad Gītā, like that, It was so good. So thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. So, last class, tomorrow's class. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo namo. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Preman.
Hari Hari.